Oh, hey, brothers and sisters. Sorry, I've just woken up. If you want to find out how to wake up as well, stick around for the rest of the video. Hey brothers and sisters, welcome back to the Generation Reset, and today we're going to be talking about consciousness, not being asleep but being awake. And so we'll just get straight into it. First thing I did was search up sleep in the Hebrew, and that came up with to be slack or languid, to sleep or figuratively to die, also to grow old, stale or intimate, remain long, make to sleep. And that was the main parts that came from sleep. That's pretty interesting there. It says to die, to be stale, slack. Then I got Hebrew for wake. And that says the idea of abruptness in starting up from sleep. To awake, literally or figuratively, arise, be awake, watch. To be alert, sleepless, hence to be on the lookout, whether for good or ill, hasten, remain, wake, watch for. So there's some interesting words in there as well, to be on the lookout, you know. And so then after that, I found a few scriptures about consciousness. And so let's go into those. First one was 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, watch, because your enemy, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. That's very true. Satan and his demons are always running around, trying to find someone that they can devour. And so we need to be conscious that we're aware of that. We're watching for him. We're not just letting them come in and take over us. Romans 12:2. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing or awakening of your mind, so that you prove what is that good and well-pleasing and perfect desire of Yahuah. So don't be a part of the world, you know? If you're in the world, believing what the world does, doing as the world does, then you're asleep. You want to be set apart from that. That's what Yahusha says. We need to be awake to do that, to do the things that he wants and that are pleasing to him. Ephesians 5:14. Wake up, you who sleep, and arise from the dead, and Messiah shall shine on you. Yeah, this is pretty explanatory there. Wake up. If you come to consciousness, you have Yahusha's favor. He'll bless you if you're doing what he wants instead of being unconscious. 1 Thessalonians 5:6. So then, we should not sleep as others do, but we should watch and be sober. Same thing as Romans. Don't do as the world does. We should be doing what Yahusha wants. We need to be set apart. Be sober, you know? It's like if you were drinking and you got drunk, you have no control over yourself when you're out in the world and you're unconscious. Proverbs 4:23. Watch over your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the sources of life. Watch over your heart. Watch over your thoughts, the things that come into you, because they will come out again. It's very important about your behavior. All the physical things of this world don't matter. It's about your spirit and your behavior. Philippians 4:8. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is righteous, whatever is clean, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good report, if there is any uprightness, and if there is any praise, think on these. So those are the things you're meant to be thinking about all the time. The things that Yahusha loves and he wants from us, not what the world wants. But you can only think of these things and be active in these things if you're awake. Ephesians 4:22-23. That you put off with regard to your former way of life, the old man, being corrupt according to the desires of the deceit, and to be awakened in the spirit of your mindset. So you're leaving your old mindset behind, your old self behind. You need to die to that. And you need to come to consciousness, being awake, listening to Yahusha. Colossians 3:2, mind the things above, not those on earth. That's another thing you should be thinking about what's to come, the things that Yahusha's new kingdom. You shouldn't be worrying about the things on this earth, the physical things, because they're all going to be gone very shortly. Romans 8:5-6, for those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the matters of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit, the matters of the Spirit. For the mind of the flesh is death, but the mind of the Spirit is life and peace. So it says it all there. The people in the world, they only care about themselves, or if you're asleep, that's all you think about. And it's death. It says right there. The mind of the flesh is death, and that's where it's going to lead you. But the mind of the Spirit, Yahusha's Spirit, is life and peace. And you can have that if you come to consciousness. So yeah, you got to be careful, brothers and sisters, because there are foxes, there are demons always coming to try and attack you. And if you come to consciousness and you awake, they're going to want to bring you back into the world. And it's not going to seem obvious. Like when you're unconscious, you don't even know. You probably don't even realize now. Hopefully you listen to me and you can see that you are. But when you're unconscious, you don't even realize. You think everything's just normal until you wake up and you can see just how disgusting your behavior's been, how you've treated people, what you've done. But it's also refreshing because once you ask for forgiveness of all those things from Yahusha and the people you've hurt, then you can move on and you can be alive again. But you need to be aware because, the foxes will try and bring you back in. And it's slow and gradual. Like they'll just slowly tempt you and bring you back in to the world without you even realizing, if you're not active in the word and you're not checking your thoughts. And coming to consciousness, it most of the time isn't easy. Because our flesh, our self, loves itself so much that it is a battle, It's like waking up in the morning. Most of the time when you wake up, your alarm goes off. You just want to stay asleep. You want it because it's nice and it's easy, You're used to it. You don't have to worry about anything when you're asleep. There's no battle or a fight or anything. But when you do wake up and you're fully energized and you're ready to go and do things, you can see how much better it is being awake. So that's just like a physical way to think of it, actual sleep. When you wake up, it's, not always an easy transition. Depends how you make it. If you come to it and come to Yahusha and just give in, then it can be easy for you. And hopefully you make it easy for yourselves. But sometimes it's not because, there's going to be attacks. But we just need to fight and stay strong. Because, as I said, the demons will try to bring you out of consciousness again. And they'll do it sneakily. So you need to be guarding Yahusha's word, keeping your armor on, I would say a couple of ways to stay conscious would be to read Yahusha's word daily, read the scripture every day. Doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be one chapter, a couple of verses, anything. Just read the word, because that's how we feed our spirit. If you water a plant every day, if you don't water it, it's going to die. If you don't feed your physical body, if you don't eat, then you're going to die eventually. So that's what the word is for our spirit. So we need to eat every day. So read the word every single day. And keep your mind on Yahusha as well. Talk to him. He's, always wants to talk to us. So always, have a conversation with him. He wants to have a relationship with us. So brothers and sisters, unconsciousness is death. And that's what it'll lead to. Spiritually, physically. That's how it feels. You may not think it now when you're unconscious, but when you come out of that, you're able to see how it feels compared to what Yahusha has in store for us. So I hope you do take this seriously, brothers and sisters, because it is that real. Being unconscious isn't just a light thing. It's a matter of life or death. So thank you again for joining me for the Generation Reset, and I'll see you guys next time.
Behaving true for you, keeping evil from my heart. Oh, I love your word. It's alive in me and it's active in my life. Wanted you to sleep in the dust of the earth. Will awake and come to life. Shine like the brightness of the sky, growing up into righteousness and truth, lifting up Yahusha in all we do. I will shine for you, enduring trials for you, counting joy through you say I'll do, let your word in me complete. Wanted you to sleep in the dust of the earth, will awake and come into life. Although I shall shine like the brightness of the sky, growing out into righteousness and truth. To sleep in the dust of the earth, will awake and come into life. Although I shall shine like the brightness of the skies, growing stones into righteousness and truth, lifting up Yahusha in all they do. What you do? Wanted you to sleep in the dust of the earth, will awake and come into life. Although I shall shine like the brightness of the skies, moving souls into righteousness and truth, lifting up Yahusha in all they do. Wanted you to sleep in the dust of the earth, will awake and come into life. Although I shall shine like the brightness of the skies, moving souls into righteousness and truth, lifting up Yahusha in all they do. Satan wants me dead, but he knows what's ahead, and he's raging on this earth. Resisting and we flee, the truth will keep me free, 'cause I want to shine for you. Satan wants me dead, 'cause he knows what's ahead, and he's raging on this earth. Resisting and we flee, the truth will keep me free, 'cause I want to shine for you. Satan wants me dead, 'cause he knows what's ahead, and he's raging on this earth. Oh,